I need to quit getting gadgets and shit.
Hey.
I swear I got more gadgets.
Hey, Ray.
What?
What's brown and sticky?
That depends, but I'm gonna go ahead and let you tell me what's brown and sticky.
Mingo.
I have no idea.
A stick.
You fucking. You know, I went somewhere totally different.
Welcome to Good Nerdy. I can't even say it right because I'm upset. That hurt me. I said good. Welcome to Get Nerdy because, wow.
Exactly.
No. Wow. That was, wow. I don't even know what episode this is anymore.
You dug deep with it for that one.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening.
Exactly. Hey, what just?
How do you know? How do you know a bee is from America? What do you call a bee from America?
This is gonna be so stupid.
I know it is. What do they call a bee from America?
A USB.
You son of a bitch. Oh, it's so cheesy. It's so.
That's so stupid. That is so. Oh my god.
But it works.
Oh,
it works. That's what's so jacked up about it.
Oh.
USB. That's so stupid. Oh, man, it's.
I hate Tyler. I hate Tyler. I hate him.
Talk nerdy to me. Get nerdy with me.
Well, welcome to the show. This is episode 22.
So stupid.
I'm stupid. Exactly.
We are your hosts. I'm your boy Snake. I guess they're just too dumb.
I can't intro because I'm.
Got your boys, the Hammer and Mingo D in here. Ethan can't make it again. He actually tried to at a dentist appointment kind of gone wrong. So
yeah, about that.
Check him out on the Raven Rants. He will rant about that.
Yep, because he's 100% ready to rant about that shit.
I can imagine.
Yeah, that, I've been blessed not to have that do that, what he did, and I don't want to because I know too many people that have to do that, and it looks and sounds like some bullshit. So I passed. Yeah, you did do that. I remember.
I had taken pictures and everything. I have video and everything. That was crazy.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm out. I just let my mouth hurt. Fuck that shit.
It was actually really quick.
Mm-mm.
It was professionally done.
I don't give a damn. No.
He said no.
So
ain't happening. But go ahead.
Before Mingo gets started, actually, I do have breaking news.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry.
Have y'all heard about the restaurant that's on the moon?
No, we're not. No, stop it. Stop it.
Yeah,
stop it.
He's gonna do
stop
it.
Stop it.
What?
He's gonna do it.
Stop it.
Go ahead.
Well, I'm just saying, it's great food. There's just no atmosphere.
You. Yeah. Oh, I hate your guts. Damn it.
Anyway, Mingo.
I hate your guts, man. I hate it.
Take it away.
It's not fair. As I've told y'all.
What it do, Mingo D here with your entertainment news. I don't have glasses, so I can't. No, they have glasses. Because I don't have any.
Don't poke your eye.
Anyway. I know, you don't, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. We're back again with the state of streaming. But not just the state of streaming, the state of entertainment in general, because there's so much going on. Now we're in the fall season-ish. It's It's August. It's supposed to be fall, but it's still hot
It's hot.
in most places. But so we're gonna get straight into it. So with the state of streaming, we're looking at mostly like Netflix and looking at HBO Max, and I would probably say more like Disney Plus because they got a lot of content coming out. There's just some new information about The Mandalorian. It's their some little clips here and there. I'm not going to spoil too much. I want you guys to go see it. So go check that out. It's online. And Disney's been really, really, really ranking up about what they're going to do with their Marvel programs. WandaVision and what's the other one? The Winter Soldier, the one with the Winter Soldier, Captain America Winter Soldier.
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Falcon Winter Soldier. I said Captain America Winter Soldier. I'm thinking about the old movie. But yeah, so look out for that. That's gonna I know. But so look out for that. But I want to make a highlight and talk about how, and this is just something for me, with all of the COVID stuff that's going on, and it's been going on for a while. When did they film? I mean, you look on and you see all these different trailers. Like HBO has, I think Lovecraft and Country is coming out this Sunday. It's a very dark take. It's based off of a novel. It's really good. It's made by Jordan Peele and J.J. Abrams, which is amazing. I think it's J.J. Abrams. I want to say J.J. Abrams. If I'm not, then don't quote me on that. But it's supposed to be really good. But the thing about that, and you have some other shows like Jamie Foxx has a movie coming out on Netflix, but when I think about all that, I'm like, we're supposed to be social distancing. We're supposed to be wearing masks. And it's just now recently that we've been able to, walk around a little bit more freely. So when did they make these? Because a lot of this stuff has been done, like they've been done filming. So y'all tell me in the comments, because I'm like, when did they finish all this stuff? It's a lot more stuff coming out, and it's like, we were just in a crazy pandemic. They were shutting down schools. They were shutting down my movie theaters, mine. Entertainment guy, how dare you shut down my movie theaters? How dare you shut down The Flash? I was like, I need my season 5s, and talking about it's going to be in hiatus. But yet, Netflix, maybe something going on here. Maybe somebody's giving something on. They're still pushing out shows and movies. The Warrior Nun just came out not so long ago. Now, granted, some of this stuff was overseas, so I'll give it that. So maybe because it's overseas, because there weren't in the States, maybe that's why. I don't know.
Mostly, that whenever they record movies, most of the time, the actual recording of the movie is already like done, like ahead of time, and then the rest of the time
That's what I was gonna
editing.
say. It's all
Like
post-production.
it goes through like editing, like every type of editing, audio, visual, music, CGI,
Right.
like the actual. They come in, they record, they go home. Like they record scenes that, hey, you need to be here at this time, record this. We need to shoot this scene, and go. Like Mingo, whenever we recorded our videos, like we recorded it a long time ago, and then I post it like later, right? Like
Speaking of that,
edited it.
he's talking about videos, so I guess I'm gonna give y'all a little taste of the past. So Snake and myself, when we worked at FedEx, we still do work at FedEx. We were in the same truck before COVID, and we would do like these little videos. Like we made a Mentos commercial. It's a real thing. Maybe he'll post it. We made a Butterfinger commercial. It's a real thing. We did like Sonic commercials, and it was all fun. It was different stuff. We pushed this content out because people liked it. We were just having fun, and it was a real blast. So maybe we'll get to see it.
Please post it. The Butterfinger commercial is like the greatest thing ever. The damn Metal Gear sound. I will never
It's
Yeah,
so
but
bad though. Like I
It, it
rewatch
is
it. It's
bad.
like it's so bad. Like
it's
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 bad,
so.
so bad.
but it's bad, but it's so good. I'm telling you, whenever he comes back and then that damn Metal Gear Alert cell, I think I cried. I'm not lying. I laughed so hard. I was like, damn it, that is so funny. It out of all that video, that was my part right there.
So, but so maybe we'll pause. If you get to see that, it'll be awesome. So, but we want to talk. But if I have to go on highlights, I would
Right.
say this Sunday, the Lovecraft and Country, that's coming out, and really believe you should watch it. I think it's going to be a remarkable show, and I think it's going to be something that's really, really, really that's unique. As you know, in a few months, October will be here, Halloween will be here, and I think a lot of people now are starting to dive into more of the horror aspects. One thing you didn't know about me, I'm actually a horror guy. I will go to the movies by myself in the dark and watch a horror movie, and then I will pick it apart and say what was good about it, what was bad, and then I will drive home and be like, it wasn't scary at all, or I'll be like, no, I wouldn't do that. But I will pick it apart. So I think this is really good. I think it has a lot of history in it as well. A lot of political stuff, which is crazy because at the time now that we're in. So I think you should really go watch that show. It's Sunday, and it's gonna be on HBO Max. And then as far as Netflix, well, actually, let's talk about Amazon Prime. The Boys is getting ready to come out September, so I think you should definitely watch that. I watched the first season. I was impressed. It's a parody about the superheroes, about the DC and Marvel. They have a little bit of both, but it's also an actual comic, a dark comic, and it's really good what they did on TV. I love it. I think you should watch it when it comes out. Now, mind you, it's not for the faint of heart. It's not for anybody that's young. It's a lot of adult stuff in there, but it's still very good. And last but not least, like I told you guys, the Umbrella Academy. I'm still finishing it, but
I'm done.
he's done. So, but I can just give you my initial reviews based off of what Snake is giving me and what I've seen from IGN. They said that not just IGN, some other sites as well, some big YouTubers or whatnot. They say that the season improves on number one, the first season. The first season was really great. It had its ups and downs. And I think the most, it was a lot of 8s and 9s out of 10s. A lot of people believe that this increases on what the first season did. And then there's even some new things they got going on. From what I know, just to give you a little bit about it, it's what I believe the Umbrella Academy is going to start doing. I think they're going to, after this season, I think they're going to do just big time travel everything. As you know, they're already doing time travel with one of the main protagonists of the story. I think they're going to continue to do. I think it's going to be Snake coined this, a Back to the Future-esque type thing where it's going to constantly just go, and be constantly going back and forth, save the world, not save the world, go on a fishing trip or whatnot, and it's just going to be just this amazing thing that just keeps going. So I'm watching it. I think you should watch it. Go watch it. I like it. Snake got something to say about it. I think it's awesome.
I'm saying, do we want to talk about it, like detail wise?
No, we don't want to spoil it because this is still brand new. It's not spoil it too much.
Yeah,
just know that
new.
it's still brand new. I mean, it just came out 2-3 weeks ago.
I finished it.
Tell them
that's
because you also were on COVID.
No.
You watched everything.
No.
Snake watched everything.
Yes,
everything.
I watched, but I didn't watch that because I waited until I was done to watch it with Day.
His wife, people. His wife.
So we watched it, and we watched like 2 episodes a day, and we got it done. Like it was only 10 episodes.
Boy, them eyes show is relaxed. I'm gonna just go ahead and say that. Go ahead, finish saying what you're saying. You look real relaxed. Just to
recap, on Netflix, watch the Umbrella Academy. And Netflix has a lot of good stuff, but definitely watch the Umbrella Academy. It just came out. It's really good. I'm still watching it. On Amazon Prime, when it comes out, watch The Boys. And this Sunday, watch Lovecraft and country. So those are my picks. Also, there's some movies and things that are coming out. Some different trailers, different horror trailers. I know Pinocchio, and it's not horror. I know Pinocchio, and then there's another straight to DVD, American Pie. I know, right?
Whoa.
Girls Rules or something like that. American Pie is back. Crazy. I don't know. I might skip that one. American Pie was good in its time. I don't think it's relevant today. Just me personally.
I'm just wondering what a Pinocchio horror film would look like.
I don't know, man. You could do some scary stuff with a damn puppet, bro. I'm just saying.
That is fucking true.
That is true. That is true.
But Pinocchio though, like I'm just trying to think of a.
I don't know, bro.
Like
I mean, look at with
a
Chucky,
twist.
bro.
You know,
like that's a doll. Which I'm not gonna rant. But Chucky is.
Yeah, we're not gonna go there. I'm the same. I have mixed feelings about certain
Chucky,
dolls.
I'm just gonna say Chucky's a little bit of bullshit, and I'm gonna leave it at that. That's a doll. I'd kick the shit out of Chucky. That's my. I don't know.
But I'm serious though. Do y'all want to talk about the Umbrella Academy? Because I got some stuff to talk about, and I want to talk about it. Do I got to really wait?
Nope.
Do I really got to wait?
We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait a couple of weeks, and then we'll go
couple
into
weeks?
an official. Yes, couple of weeks, just to give the people.
That's 2 weeks.
Everybody doesn't watch Netflix the way you watch Netflix, Snake. Everybody doesn't.
Y'all are killing me.
Y'all
are killing me.
We're gonna wait.
Oh, don't ruin it.
In the meantime, we're gonna jump it over to the Hammer while he hammers down on some video games, news, and whatnot, and everything. That way, Snake won't end up talking about I don't know where he is. He's one of these places. Talk about the Umbrella Academy. So we're gonna hurry on up and hammer it away. See what I did there?
I got it.
I'm to your left.
So, I hate to always come with Xbox news, but it's kind of like the thing right now. It's the elephant in the room. Halo Infinite is delayed till 2021. Was reading about it, and they doesn't even really have a date 2021, just a year 2021. And I was going to ask you guys, because that's what I actually really wanted to talk about, is what do y'all think what does that do to their launch? Because Halo was like, that's every year Halo is like, every time they come out with a console, Halo is the launch title. Like, everybody anticipates it. New Xbox coming out, there's going to be new Halo. You expect it. It's probably the only actual bundle they have at the beginning is a Halo bundle, because people like Halo. Like, they can sell a Halo bundle every time they release a console instantly. Later on they have like the Forzas and all that stuff, but Halo bundles are usually like launch available. Now, no Halo Infinite until 2021. Do you guys think that it hinders them heavily, or do you think that it's actually smart on their part to get the game right and then put it out?
I'm with the second option, because I'm not gonna sit there and say pandemic this, pandemic that, but just with the way that the games have improved over the years, and how people have been ranting about, we actually have a friend, we got a friend, Kaiser, who hates broken games. We all hate broken games. And one of the things they always say, if a game can be delayed, that means it can be fixed. And it's an actual phrase. I don't really know the actual phrase for it. But, Snake, are you okay there?
Huh?
Buddy? You okay, buddy?
Yeah.
You okay over there? Yeah, But
Told
anyway.
Told you them eyes was black, man. Mm-hmm.
But I'm definitely with the second one, because I don't think it would hinder them too much, because I think people do want an Xbox. People do want the new Xbox, more so because of what it will do and what it's going to do. Everything that they wanted to do with Xbox One that they couldn't do, now you can do with that one. It does suck that Halo won't be a part of that at first, but when it comes, and it will be great, I think it'll be better because I know that. Let me see. Out of all the Halos, how many really came out that were non-glitchy, didn't have any problems right off the jump? Maybe 2, I would say. 2 of them. Maybe 2. And all the rest of them, people were upset, right?
Yeah. You know, most games nowadays, anyway, when they come out, they're not complete. I think it's become such a normal thing that sometimes people are just okay with it, and then other times they're not. I think there's certain games that can get away with it, and other games that can't. You know, GTA can get away with that shit. Rockstar gets away with it all the time. Of course, they patch the game for free a lot, so you know, I guess it's a trade-off. But if you look, I mean, Red Dead needed work, still needs work, and they still need, like I said,
You
still
ain't lying, goddammit.
yeah, I mean, it needs work, and people still buy Red Dead. People are still buying GTA. People are still buying GTA. GTA is still in the top 10 most purchased game in 2020.
Yeah.
Like, what? Like it. I'm kind of with you. I don't think it's gonna hinder the console launch as much as some people think it is. You'll have some that'll be like, you know, oh, it pisses me off, I'll just go buy a PlayStation. I mean, and that's cool. You'll have some that are like me, where I'm not, you know, I probably won't get one launch like the day of, because I usually like to let that first cycle of consoles get out and then get the next one. Because usually, if there's kinks, they're usually in them first batch, and then the next ones are usually better. So I try to go for that batch. So I mean, for me, as long as it's not like November 2020 or 2021, I think it'll be all right.
Yeah.
Like they haven't put a date on it, so they haven't said when.
That is one thing. That is one thing. Like people need to know. Like, never buy a game or console day one release.
Well, I'm guilty of the game. Not a console.
I've done it. No, I've done it plenty of times. I've been in lines waiting for midnight releases, all that.
But the old days.
But there are times I regret the shit out of it. But on certain, because like especially consoles, like games, not too much. Games they'll send out a patch,
right,
or an update. But consoles, you got to buy a whole new freaking console.
Yeah.
So
well, I mean, they updated the hell out of the Xbox One, because I didn't get one at the very beginning, but I got the second batch. You know, I waited till like January.
Well, yeah, but you gotta, when you bought your second batch, it wasn't an upgraded version. Like you didn't have the original, and they just sent a download to it.
Right.
You actually bought the second version, just like when the PlayStation comes out. PlayStation Slim comes out. Like they always had a PlayStation Slim version, PlayStation Slim version. Like every time.
See, that's interesting too, because both companies are going to have two consoles at release. So I'm wondering, you know, maybe it hinders the more expensive one and maybe not the cheaper one.
Yeah.
Also the PlayStation, I heard that the faceplate, the white plating around it, might be able to be replaceable, or
they need to do
might
something.
Be able to take the white part off, and it'd be like a slim, like you don't have the cell version, you know, like you take it off, and it's just like the black slim, like you don't have the whole.
You know what? I'm with that. I'm 100% okay with that, and they need to do something, because there's something that looks like a big ass modem.
But if that's true, though, that they might be bringing back the interchangeable cases, like to where you can customize your own. Remember, like how Xbox 360 had that faceplate that you could pop out.
Bro, I got a whole like Halo one. It was a Halo Xbox, so it was like the Master Chief green, and like the hard drive had the gold, like the rose gold on there. But then I bought a faceplate that had like artwork on it that was Halo. So I know exactly what you're talking about, like those little interchangeable deals.
I actually would look forward to that. That'd be dope.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. You can just change out and make it look however you want it to look. Like I said, they need to do something. Xbox too. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not bashing PlayStation. You know, Xbox looks like a big ass It looks like a tower, like a. It looks almost like one of those central hub things for your house, like an iHome or a Google Home. Like that's what it makes you think of when you look at the damn
Yeah.
Xbox. And then the fucking PlayStation looks like a damn cable modem. I swear it does.
Yeah.
Or a router. It's like why? Who designed
I
these?
think for both of them, they're trying. Well, clearly, they're both trying to. They're trying to get into that PC ness. That's so stupid. PC market or whatever. They're trying to get to that point to where you buy a PC, you buy a gaming laptop or a gaming PC, and you can like Snake said, you can customize it, change it out, put this new hard drive in there, put this, whatever, change the keyboard, do all this stuff to it. So if they're doing that, that'd be awesome. And then I think they both went for two different ones. You got the tower because one wanted to be like a server, and you got one that wanted to be like a little modem because they're going with, we want the ones who look at this more. Well, I don't know. I think they would think aesthetically they were thinking, people like these better, the old school towers. No, people like modems better.
You know, the thing is though, like if any of the console wars want to go that way, like Microsoft would be the one to be able to do it like in an instant. They're a freaking computer company.
Yeah.
Like
he's got a point there.
The reason why they haven't made the Xbox damn near computer like all these years, how long it took them, I don't know.
Because they didn't want to.
That's true.
They were fighting. They were fighting to keep a market where they could get just enough console power to get console players, but still be like, hey, but we sell PCs.
But those are changing. That's changing though. Like
because the consoles they're fucking computers, bro.
Yeah, they're changing. Like, the gaming world is changing. Like everything is leading towards computer gaming.
Yeah.
I mean, all these consoles are gonna end up being computers anyway.
And all these PC players might as well let it go. Like it's like a thing, bro. Some PC players feel like it's an insult to ask if they have a console. It's like, oh my god, I can't believe you said that. Listen, bro, it's getting to a point now where my console runs just like that PC. It's kind of, at least the average PC. Like this console is like the average or the mid-tier gaming PC, which is still ultra expensive. And the consoles, I think, still are going to be really, really cheap for what you're getting. So, I mean, anymore, like I did see a picture of an Xbox like set up on an entertainment system, like with a TV and everything, like a mock thing. And as ugly as that motherfucker is, it did it fit. It's weird because it's awkward. It's like I said, it's like a tower. You're like, oh, what is that? When you saw it in the setup, like with the entertainment center, the TV, and like at the sound bar and all the shit, it was there and it did not look out of place. Even as awkward as it is, it did not look out of place. So I guess I get what they're going for with that.
See, I'm interested to see once all the consoles release, like everybody like put their pictures and go on YouTube and you get to see everybody's different setups. Cause I want to know what they look like. Somebody gonna have like a PlayStation all white setup. Somebody gonna have, all black setup for Xbox. Somebody, I want to know who's gonna try to, I know somebody's gonna do it. Somebody's gonna try to either take the Xbox or take the PlayStation and put it on their wall.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
I want to know who's gonna do it.
How are they gonna mount it?
Somebody's gonna do it. I can't wait. I can't wait to see it.
Actual system,
is it gonna mount?
Yes, somebody's gonna do it.
Is it gonna mount like out from the wall, or is it gonna be like on the wall? Like
they'll either find a way to mount the system or just hang like floating shelves and set it on top of a floating shelf and just have it there.
I can't wait
honestly
to see it.
Like,
I can't wait.
It's one of them things. Like really, like. Everything's beginning to be sold. They might as well just go ahead and give me a little deal of plugging TV. Oh, well, somebody already has that. Never mind.
Shots fired.
Sorry to interrupt you, though. By the way,
No. It's fine. I want to talk about all this. I want to talk about all of it. I mean, because it was kind of a thing when I read it. I was like, man, seriously, like Halo. But I'm of the opinion I'd rather have a complete game. So if there's something broken, if there's something they need to polish. Which is what the statement was that was released. The guy that's over was it 343. and Microsoft, they both made a statement together, and they said, they want the game to be polished. They want to make sure it's complete. I think I can respect and deal with that, because if I buy it and it's broken, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm just go ahead and say it. Be mad as shit
Yep.
because it's broke. And go ahead and take a little extra time. I get COVID. I get it. When people are developing from their house instead of from in the office, while people may not think that's a difference, that's still a huge difference, because you got to think, in an office, this guy can come walk around the corner from his office to yours and look at what you're working on. You might want him to look right there and like, hey, take a look at this. Tell me what you think. Do you think this will work? Whereas when you're at home, you're there by yourself, you're doing this stuff, and then you have to like submit it to somebody after you did it to say, hey, what do you think about this? And then they can critique it and then send it back to you and say, okay, no, you need to change this, and this. So it just extends the time of the process.
Yeah.
So
you know what? I know what happened too. I know what happened. I was there. I wasn't there, but I was there. But I wasn't there, but I was there. I know what happened. So, like you said, old dude's working on it at home. He on the phone with him or on Zoom, and he's like, bruh, this multiplayer, this free multiplayer, bruh, they have no idea. Oh, you almost got it done? Yeah, I got it done, bro. I got this. And then he didn't think that old dude was gonna be like, okay, press release, press conference right now. The multiplayer is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be better than you ever seen before in your life. Then old dude was like, dude, why'd you do that? Because you said it's gonna be amazing. I'm not finished though. What you mean you're not finished? We got a release date soon. Yeah, but I was just telling you, oh snap, dog, I gotta hurry. But that's the story of all games, right? They get hyped, then they jump the gun and say, oh, our game is gonna be this, and then they realize, oh snap, this release date is in 2 weeks. So they have to let's rewind.
And it probably was something to that extent where it's just like, shit, we're almost here and this is not done. I know we put out a trailer. I know we put out some gameplay. This ain't done, and it ain't gonna be done in time of a release with the console. So make the right decision. I can get on board with it. Like I said, a lot of people won't. It may hurt sales a little bit, but if you're a real gamer who doesn't like broken ass games, I don't think you really care. I really don't. I think you're willing to wait a little bit longer for a more perfect game or for a better game. I mean, I say more perfect because that's just starting. That's opening the bag of worms. You don't want to.
I get what you're saying. You're saying Halo is amazing as far as it itself, as far as like Halo, the history
story of Halo, is freaking awesome. It is one of those. It's one of those stories that it's one of the games you play. If you've played it from the time of like the first Xbox, you're gonna play every version of the game because you want to continue learning where the story is gonna go next. So I mean, that if you're a fan of it like that, you don't mind waiting. I wouldn't mind waiting if they were adding to the like Modern Warfare. I waited on those games because I had to know the story. I had to know how the story finished. So, like it's man, that story sucks you in. I'm not gonna go into detail, but it does. Modern Warfare is one of the best stories in a video game I've ever seen. So I mean, but that's about all I got, man. It took most of my time because that was kind of a big deal. I pushed back what I was going to talk about to next week, but don't be afraid. There is great things coming. Like I said last time, we're going to start a little mini series. As long as nothing else gets pushed back that's big enough, we'll start this little mini series on a few games that I think we need to pay close attention to. One of them being Cyberpunk. I'm going to have lots of Cyberpunk next week, so stay tuned. I'm going to shoot it on over to the man, the myth, the legend, the one and only. I like Crown doing the show, Snake.
That was so stupid. Okay.
Hey, everybody needs a drink.
Ain't nothing wrong with a drink. Have your drink.
It's my second one, but
Hey man, have your drinks. Do you? That's all I'm saying.
I don't know if he just said. I don't know if he said, "Hey, I need a drink," or everybody needs to drink. I don't know which he said.
I said everybody needs a drink.
The words running together.
Okay, he's a
No, my words were just fine.
Yeah, but the
Nah,
eyes
that
say
was me.
different.
That was
It was the audio switch.
Ah, okay. But the eyes say different. I was gonna say.
My eyes are
Go
just
ahead though.
fine,
Go ahead, bro. Go
just
ahead.
like the girls say.
Oh, you better watch out. They gonna hear you.
no, that's that beard. He feeling himself because he got a beard. He's like, yeah, got a
I need
beard.
to trim it. I look like shit.
Yeah. You just say
Uh,
you look like a mountain man. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Grr.
That was it. That was it.
Anyway, I don't, as far as anime, like, don't have too much. Like, there is one thing I do want to talk about. Like, it's kind of a big deal. It could change a lot, and kind of like a monopoly type of deal.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, like, so Funimation is kind of trying to get a lot of stuff. Like, they actually are trying to get Crunchyroll
Ooh.
up
I
on.
heard about that.
Yes, they are. I can't remember the price number, but they offer Crunchyroll like a certain amount to buy them. Like, they've, like, if you've been watching, Funimation they got Naruto now. They've been trying to get, like, they're getting more and more of Crunchyroll stuff. So they're trying to get, Funimation they already got Amuplex.
Well, was it
Really?
this is
Yeah.
a quick question.
Oh,
Wasn't
yeah.
Crunchyroll
Funimation already has Amuplex.
wasn't
So
So now they're
Crunchyroll
trying to get Crunchyroll now.
well wasn't Crunchyroll on their app, weren't they showing like most of Funimation stuff previously on the Crunchyroll app?
They had a deal, yeah.
They had
a
like
deal
a
where they
little
were
deal.
showing Funimation stuff.
But
I think
you remember last time I told you, the Crunchyroll got rid of 70 shows.
they sold it to Funimation.
No. They took 70 off, but now they're starting to kind of, like, I think Crunchyroll's in a position. I don't know what's going. It's kind of a could be situation.
Whoa.
So Funimation is trying to gather up. I don't know if they're just trying to get more titles under them. I don't know if they're trying to work out something, but they are trying to get Crunchyroll. And if you think about it, if Funimation gets Crunchyroll, there is no other competition.
Yeah. There's
After
nothing.
that. Like, that's a monopoly. Like,
Yeah.
they're gonna, because
They got Ami. I'm sorry.
yes, they
got
had
Amiplex.
Amiplex. And
that
then
hurts.
there's some other ones that are under Sony.
That's tough.
There's some other ones that are not Sony, and then Netflix, they can't contend. I mean, they had like Netflix, they don't really do same day streaming. Like they get their stuff 6 months later and give it to you in bulk.
Yep.
Like it's not like right on demand. Like Crunchyroll, it's like same day as it comes out in Japan sometimes. Like, so Funimation is doing some behind the scenes things. Like, so I don't know where that's gonna go.
That's pretty big because if they end up with everything, like you talking about, do you know what that library is like with everything?
Yeah.
Like,
I like it. I like it because I like Funimation, and Funimation's dope, and Funimation's here in
yeah.
So,
I'm so
I
sorry.
I see them at Comic-Con all the time. Like, but
And you
that's
know what
going
they'll
to
do?
open up that a lot. But at the same time, like, it's kind of all the little people, it's like they're not going to be able to contend with. So I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna.
You know what Funimation will do to keep from being a monopoly, because obviously being a monopoly is illegal, and
Yeah.
there's a lot of trouble. But what they'll do is
if they don't count it as being a monopoly. That's another thing.
That's what I'm saying. Funimation can not prioritize. What's the word? They can label and put things a certain way in writing to where it's not a monopoly. Like even though they acquire Crunchyroll, they don't have to get rid of the name Crunchyroll, even if it's just internally. Don't get rid of the name Crunchyroll. Like maybe you have set employees within Funimation that still get a paycheck from Crunchyroll, even though it's owned by, Funimation. It's kind of like Bungie Studios before they were independent. Bungie Studios was its own thing, but it was owned by Microsoft. It wasn't Microsoft Studios, it was Bungie, but everybody knew that Microsoft owned Bungie. Bungie was its own name, had its own tax ID number and everything. There's a whole bunch of legal crap, but you can do it where you're not an actual monopoly. There's a separate thing that keeps it from being a monopoly, and that's probably what they'll do. And if they do, that's nuts. That's a lot of titles under one umbrella. And I mean, I think it's better for the consumer. Like you said, you get same day stuff with Funimation, like right there when Crunchyroll. I mean,
and I don't know, it might be Funimation might be trying to get more titles under them to make them look better. Like, like what if they, like I know that Funimation, Crunchyroll like puts out a lot of, like a lot of their stuff is like subtitles.
Subbed.
Like subbed. Funimation does the dubbing, so I wonder if they're trying to gather more to where they can do more dubbing.
Yeah,
that would work.
Which I'm for, because I mean, Chris Sabat and they do freaking amazing. Like all of them.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, I know that they have there were some issues like in-house.
With Vic.
That sucked. Like that whole situation, like that was terrible.
What did you call it? The what?
No, it was one of their artists. I'm not gonna say his whole name. I was gonna say part of his name, Vic. I'm sure everybody knows who he is. Yeah, but he got into some legal action. Some legal problems with
basically some HR stuff.
Yeah,
pretty much. And it wasn't, and it's kind of a two-sided thing. Like still, like I think that's still going on. Like and people that he worked with, like not backing him, and like it was some of it. Like when you listen to some of the stuff, like it's like some of it's feels like they're ganging up on him.
Yeah,
some of it's like misunderstanding. It's just
kind of it's kind of opposite. I hate to say this, well, maybe not opposite from how the police does things. Police, since they have a union, it's more like if a cop gets in trouble or possibly rumored did something, it's more on you're gonna leave. While the investigation or whatever is going on, whatever, the cop may not be in a bad position, possibly until the investigation is over and set charges, whatever. Not here. With this guy, it was pretty much, because it's entertainment, it was pretty much Funimation had to make a decision. We could back him, but will it make our brand look bad? We don't know. We're not sure. Right now, we need to separate ourselves from this until the investigation is over. So they had to kind of let him go or whatever, because they had to let him go and tell him, we can't play or do your stuff right now until the investigation is over. And it's just one of those, a lot of entertainment businesses do that same thing. They kind of just cut you off because for their brand, they have to save themselves and then they can save you later, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm going to say you got to kind of respect that whenever that happens. Like, it's not, I don't think it's a matter of them not wanting to back him, but they have to look at the business model as a whole. What are we going to lose by not, distancing ourselves from this for right now? Even if you distance yourselves, but maybe behind the scenes, like support him and help him, through whatever he's going through. And then, if everything gets cleared, then you can just bring him on back and it won't matter. I get it though, them having to separate themselves, because that's a thing. Even us with regular jobs, Like if you do, some of us have jobs where you do the wrong thing in public or even on social media,
Yeah.
and it looks a certain kind of way, your job will terminate you right there. I know mine is one of them. They'll
Wait a
straight up
second.
like you get the wrong shit and they'll terminate you.
So the article. Sorry. I think I guess I read it wrong before. I got I know that Funimation is trying to buy it, but it was like the AT&T was going to sell Crunchyroll to Sony for 1.5 million.
Hmm.
I was trying to read back over the article, but yeah, it was like, but Funimation does have Amiplex, so it's just. But I think that whenever Funimation found out about the trying to sell, I think they're trying to get in on that. I think that's what it was.
It's like the Disney Fox deal. When they found out, oh, Fox is for sale, everybody put a bid in there.
Yeah. I think that's what it was. I think that's what's trying to go on. Like, because I remember reading it. I had to go back. Y'all can go look it up. Look up the article for Crunchyroll selling and stuff, and read it for yourself. But yeah, that's really it. Other than yeah, that's really it. I mean, there's I got some spoilers for the Dragonball manga, but I don't have a lot of it. So I'll have more by next week.
Why not, Kakarot? I need more.
Moro and Maris are facing off. That's what's going on. Maris actually got everybody that was injured on the field, like Goku, everybody. He moved them away without Moro even knowing.
Oh shit!
He took everybody off the field before Moro didn't even know what was going on. Like he didn't even know that they got moved. So once he found out that everybody was gone, he lowered the force field that he had.
I have a question.
What's up?
About all of that. I remember that if I'm correct, Maris is supposed to be an angel. Angels aren't supposed to be interfering. I know that Maris is disguised as a time patroller, but
no, he's not a time patroller. He's a galactic patroller.
Galactic patroller, sorry.
Galactic patrolman, and he's not using his angel abilities. As long as he's not using his angel abilities, he's not going against the code as angels.
So everything that he did, the moving them from the field, all of that, that's just his galactic patrol.
When he got there, yeah, he's just in his galactic patrol. Yeah, he's not in his angel form. Like he's using it's just him, and he is he went ahead and he was fighting because when he got there, Jocko was asking him, like
when
where have you been? And so he told him what he's going. He said that the only reason he's there is to continue Goku's training. That's all he said. That's what the spoilers we got so far. That's what was said in the screenshots. So he's there just to continue Goku's training, and they're like everybody's confused. Even Jocko, Moro, he's like, why are you? He's like Goku's training. He's down on the ground, but then he goes. That's when he tells everybody that they're gone, and so everybody's out, moved away, and so he's biding time till
right.
I guess Dende heals him.
I just think that's still amazing that that's his galactic patrol powers. I'm thinking this whole time that he's halfway using his angel powers, and I'm like, they gonna find out. He's gonna get in trouble because Moro is at his, I guess, peak. I mean, I guess we don't know, but he's at his strongest right now. So it's like the fact that his galactic patrol powers is able to get hand in hand with Moro. That's something amazing. It makes
They're
you
not really
wonder.
hand in hand yet because Moro's still hasn't gone out all out against him.
True that.
And we don't know how much Mir is going to increase his power to match that. So trying to see if he's actually going to kind of go above that limit or not. You know, like he's. So I don't know. Like I said, the 20th is when that comes out. So we'll know more the full story then.
That's a Thursday or Friday, something like that, right?
Well, it's the 14th today. So I thought you were going to.
I'm sorry, I'm not. I was going to, but then he's distracted me with these shades. Okay, so I figured it out. You got your drink when you mysteriously disappeared into the void and then came back. So that's when you had your drink.
Is that the whole time you were wondering where he got his drink from?
Yes,
like you were,
that's the first thing. I was like,
time. You were like,
I mean, I was listening and I commented.
He literally,
like nothing I said mattered. Like
how? While you were talking, he was like, how? And I knew.
I was watching. I was watching all the distractions, you know, like, you know, I wasn't distracting nobody the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I'm gonna pour my drink. Anyway,
I did it silently.
But the shades, I'm confused as why.
I don't know. You know, they were just here.
Because it's Mr. Ray Charles.
That was nifty. Anyway, they were just there, and I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna put on the shades to see if Snake can keep talking. See if he gonna."
I did fine. You did
all right.
Mingo was distracting.
I got some anime stuff. It's not really anime. It is anime stuff, but it's okay. So I watched Mob Psycho first and second season. I like the first season. And the second season is amazing. It's made by the same creators who did One Punch Man. And if you haven't watched it, I think you should go watch it. Me personally, this is just my opinion. My opinion only. And it has nothing to do with the fact that One Punch Man's second season had bad animation. But even the manga, I'm gonna go that far. It's probably gonna get a lot of fans. But I believe Mob Psycho, which is created by the same people as One Punch Man, I think it's a better rendition. I think they did a better job with that than they did One Punch Man. Me personally, I like the story better. I think it's way better than One Punch Man. That's just me. That's just me.
Pause, motherfucker. What do you mean by One Punch Man season 2 with the scenes and stuff? Like,
okay, so if One Punch Man, the first
season 2 wasn't even freaking finished. That shit pisses me off.
But still, the first season was drawn by different animators, and I don't know if they just got fired or they quit or whatever. But the second season they brought in different animators, and that's why the second season looked weird compared to the first, you know, or why the animation was different. And a lot of people didn't like it. It was okay. I didn't personally hate it. It was okay. But the first season's animation was better. But I'm just talking, but, you know, so that's that. But in general, I just think Mob Psycho, storyline, animation, everything about it, I think it's way better. I think they did a better job with that than One Punch Man. Like I said, me personally, no. That's me. You guys should watch it for yourselves. It's about a guy who has psychic powers. I'm gonna leave it there because you gotta watch it because it's amazing. If you like Jean Grey, you're gonna like this guy. It's crazy. It's amazing. Crazy amazing. And then also I would like to see the whole Dragonball thing in Xenoverse, except on my head because I want VR and I want to be in it.
Yeah.
But, you know, maybe in 2060 or something like that. I don't even know what age I'll be by then, but, you know, whatever.
Well, they already got, like, somewhat of a VR Dragon Ball. I saw like they actually had like somebody in like the VR thing, and he was like doing the Kamehameha and everything.
Hmm.
It was all right, but it's
As
not.
long as it's not a form of airbending, I'm okay.
No, we don't know.
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
You did.
I didn't
You
say
did, and you
anything.
know damn well what
I
you
didn't.
did.
I don't know what
And
you're talking about.
no, no.
Because it technically in
You know it's bad.
VR it is live action, but whatever. I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm joking. I'm just playing. I
You
know.
know it's bad if Snake is saying no.
It was a bad joke. I know, but it was funny at the same time. I mean, it was kind of funny.
Hey. No, we ain't going there. Damn it. But what did the pirate say on his 80th birthday?
No. What?
Hi, matey.
I knew the answer to that one, and I still laughed. I knew it. I knew the answer to it, and I still laughed.
It's so
Too
bad.
bad you can't get abs by laughing at your own jokes. I'd be like a 10-pack by now.
That's too many. Just 6-pack, maybe 8-pack, 6-pack.
Ridiculous.
And why did the Scarecrow win an award?
Oh.
Oh no.
Because he was outstanding in his field.
Stop, goddammit. Stop. Everybody, thank you very much for
This
joining
is
us on
episode
this week's
22.
show.
All right. I'm done.
We love you guys.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Super important to do that. Like I told y'all.
Maybe he'll stop. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I think the more likes we get, they're probably gonna do that even more. It's like I told y'all lots of episodes ago.
Oh, this
you
is
have
happening.
to excuse this man. It's not on purpose. It's not on purpose.
This is happening.
There's some things going on, and that cup right there is influencing him. So you have to just excuse
it's just
him.
him. It's just him. The cup. I mean, it's like the cup is like, oh, I'm going to enhance your Super Saiyan powers you already have, but it's just him. It's always him. It's always him. He don't need it. He just, I don't know.
It's like it's a super version of me. It's okay.
I'm done.
We're all done. Thank you all for coming out, hanging out with us. Like I said, this is episode 22. Remember, like Hammer said, go like, subscribe, and comment. We really appreciate it. We are at 190.
Hey, 10 more subscribers to 200.
We need to figure out what the hell we're going to do when we get to 200.
200 subscribers.
We got to do something.
200 subscribers.
So, anyway, do that. And again, like us on Facebook. Follow us. Comment so we can actually talk back to you. I do want to get somebody, a fan, on the show and be able to talk to them.
Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we have a contest and have people do something in particular and pick. Maybe we pick 5 winners to have on the show every week or like every other week. We pick one to have on the show.
I'm down. Like we get the top 5 and then every week we have 5 weeks with
with a guest.
Yeah.
Let them be on the show. Let them bring their knowledge to the show. You never know.
I'm down. Like
I'm with it. I'm
down to talk to other people, and especially if they're fans of the show.
Please be nerdy.
Bam. There you go.
Why wouldn't they be nerdy? What you
Lucid.
mean, please be nerdy? What, you think a jock is gonna come in here?
Listen, bro.
Hey.
Listen.
Hey.
Easy.
I know he's gonna do it.
Easy. Man. It's messed up.
Hey, don't. This is your life now.
At least talk about the dumb jocks.
This is your life now, Ray. This is your life now.
No,
You leave
no,
your
it's not
old
fair.
life behind.
Because not all jocks are dumb jocks. There's jocks that are smart and like nerdy stuff.
Anyway, Ray, get on the game, man. God,
Whatever.
get
No
on the
Man's
game.
Sky. Check it out.
Shout out to he beat me. Dang it.
All right, we already had this ending going forever. It's like y'all the other day, the last 2-3 weeks ago, like
Yeah, you
going
can't let
ending
that
with
go.
20 minutes.
Talking about that. You just let it go, man. Let it go.
Yeah, 20-minute ending.
Let it go,
Yeah.
bro. Let it go.
Okay, bye.
You.
Talk nerdy to me. Get nerdy with me.